either. I don't know where Christian's going to go. I don't know if he's going to go over here or he's going to come outside because he hasn't come back up yet. I'm definitely going to be staying outside.
Brady.
I didn't mean you to get out. I meant close the door.
Oh,
Brady, one on the side.
Hi there.
How we doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah.
Nobody's here, right, John?
Excuse me?
Is anybody in the seat, you know?
I don't see anybody.
Oh, that's all right.
That's all right. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Glasgow hasn't come out yet. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field. English is already out. Classical now making their way out. As it's the big one, the granddaddy. Over 100 years these teams have been playing each other. And this is the big one. This is for the bragging rights. This is for all the marbles. This is the Super Bowl as far as these teams are concerned. And it's better than the Super Bowl. You win this, you get to brag quite a bit. These kids know each other. A lot of them are friends. They compete against each other in basketball and baseball and maybe hockey or track. They've grown up maybe playing together in Little League or Babe Ruth, Pop Warner. So they know each other well, and this means a lot. We've got the ROTC with the colors. We got the band going to play the anthem. And the ROTC, they win awards galore. They represent the city of Lynn outstanding. They win all kinds of awards for the city of Lynn. Sergeant Major Oswald does a great job with this group. And the band, represented by English, Classical, and Tech, do a tremendous job. And they put in as much time and effort as the football teams do. And they work very, very hard at their trades. The band will kick it off with the anthem. Another great job done by the Lynn Band. Great job by the ROTC group. We'll have Sergeant Major Oswald and a few people up at halftime for the big drawing they have every year. Both teams are 6-4 coming in. English has a little bit of an edge as they've won the last two, and in convincing fashion. Classical has scored a point in the last two Thanksgiving Day games, so they're looking not only to get off the slide with a win, but to get on the board. Both teams have won 2 of their last 4 coming into this one. Both have had one shutout defensively.
Number 1, Matthias Fava. Number 7, Phoenix Figueroa Marquez. Number 51, Tommy Gaylord.
English
Representing the Rams.
averages 32 points a game.
Number 9, Manny
Classical 33.
Number 22,
And they're close defensively. English gives up 23. Classical gives up 26.
And number 77, David Doucette.
English will be led, I think, we'll wait and see whether it will be Jesse Fowler or Jesse Maggs, the quarterback. Jesse started the last 2. He's thrown 5 touchdown passes his last 2 games. Taj Perter has been their big receiver. He's over 1,000 yards receiving. Samuel Fury coming off a huge game against Peabody, over 200 yards. Gisono, second year in a row, Classical has had a quarterback set a new school record for passing. Keith Ridley did it last year. It lasted a year because Dan Gisono has gone over 2,100 yards passing to break the record again. He's also rushed for 1,200 yards. He's had a tremendous year. And they've got Calvin So in the backfield as well, who was rushed for over 1,100 yards. And the rain stopped. It went away. The sun came out. It looked like it was going to be a gorgeous day. And all of a sudden, the rain has come back just as we're ready to go. It started to rain again. Let's hope it's not going to be here long. English is the home team on the scoreboard. Classical the visitors. And we'll get set for kickoff. We mentioned both teams 6-4. English could be 9-1. They lost four losses. 3 of them were by a total of 6 points. They lost by 2 to Revere in overtime, 3 to Tewksbury. They lost in a shootout, 1 point to Barica. So it could very easily be 9-1. English is going to get the ball first. Foul will be the deep man in the middle. Back just inside the 10-yard line. Cal Durant will kick it off. And they boot it away at the 20-yard line. This is Perta. Straight up the field. 1 man to beat. It's a foot race. They got an angle on him. Are they going to get him? They knock him down. What a way to start the football game. Here's the replay. He's out in front. Nick Galisi just got him.
Touchdown, save and tackle number 3, Nick Galisi.
Let's see where they put the football down. He picked it at the 20-yard line. He took it to the 6. "74 yards by Perta. And English has it first and goal, 13 seconds into the game. They go into that tight double wing. Fowler is the quarterback. Samuel Fury off the left side. No gain on the play.
Brought down by number 3, Nico Galisi, number 8, Olandi DeLasso.
No gain on the play. It'll be second and goal from the 6.
No gain on the play. Will be second and goal. Ball at the Ram 6.
Little misdirection with Perta. Gets it down, possibly the 2.
Taj Perter on the carry. Stopped by number 15, Aiden Dow.
They put it at the 3.
Gain of about 3.
Third and goal from the 3.
Ball at the Link Classical 3-yard line.
Perta and O'Fury, the running backs. They give it to the fullback. Trying to bang ahead. Classical tightens up. That was Timmons with the carry. He gets it to the 2.
Stop short of the goal line by number 15, Aiden Dow, number 22.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Classical holding tough.
Fourth and goal for Lynn English.
So right off the bat, we've got a huge play in the ball game. 4th and goal from the 2. Let's see if maybe Fowler keeps it, rolls right or left. They lost the football. It doesn't make any difference who has it. So that's a huge play for Classical's defense.
The English attack was fumbled and recovered.
They gave the inside handoff to Perta,
For the Rams. Rams take
and
over.
Classical shuts him down. No gain on the play. They put it back at the 2.
Ball spotted at the Lynn Classical 2, where it will be first and 10. Fancy concession stand
So
located
Classical
underneath.
takes over at their 2-yard line. What a huge turn of events. Perta looked like he was gone for a touchdown. Galizzi, and it was a touchdown saving tackle because they wound up not scoring. 4 downs from the 6. They only pick up 4. And Classical will have it at the 2-yard line. They come right out to the line of scrimmage. Gisono, the quarterback. Gisono with the keep. It's out close to the 11.
Quarterback Gisono up the middle for the Rams. Tackled by number 7, Phoenix Figueroa Marquez.
We'll call it the 10
DJ Grant Wade.
and give him 8.
About 9. It will be 2nd and 1. Ball just outside the Ram 10.
Actually, call it the 11 and give him 9. Second and a yard. Gisono again across the 15. First down picked up by the Rams.
Once again, Daniel Gisono up the middle for the Rams.
He picked up 6.
By number 9, Anthony Timmons. Play good for a Lynn Classical. First down.
First and 10 from the 17.
Ball started at the 17.
Two wideouts to the near side. So with the carry. Gets near the 25. He picked up 7.
Number 23, Calvin So on the carry.
Second and 3. So it looked like English going to get off to a flying start. Classical shuts them down. Gisono with the keep, squeezes out another first down.
Gisono on the carry.
Out to the 27, he picked up 3.
Number 6, Taj Perta. Number
Enough
3,
for a
Sam
first down.
Play good for Rams. First down.
First and 10 from the 27. Classical's taking a little more time than they usually take. They usually come right out to the line of scrimmage. Go very quickly. They got wideouts right and left. Gisono off the right side. And gets about 5.
Gisono off the right end.
They put it to 33. He got 6.
Stop by number 3, Sam O'Forey.
The offensive line for Classical opening up some holes for their quarterback.
About 6 on the play. Will be 2nd and 4. Ball at the Lynn Classical 33.
Second and 4. Again, wideouts right and left. Motion coming to the near side. And we got a flag. That's going to cost Classical 5.
Flag is a false start on the Rams.
And again, they've gone to Federation rules this year, and that means
The penalties assessed. It will
if
be
you step
2nd and 9, ball just
into that
inside
neutral
the
zone,
Rams.
you don't have to make contact. The ball doesn't have to be snapped. As soon as you step into the neutral zone, they throw the flag, and it cost them 5. We're halfway through and counting this first period. Sono again off the right side, this time short yardage. He picked up a yard to the 29. Third and 8.
Sono on the carry. Brought down by number 51, Tommy Gaylord. No gain on
Gaylord, the
play.
first guy to hit him. Now they double the wideouts to either side. 3rd and 8. Yeah, taking a little bit of time. They give it to So. He gets wrapped up. Got about a yard.
Number 23, Calvin So on the carry.
They put it to 31 for 2.
Brought down by number 51, Tommy Gaylord. Along with Phoenix, Figueroa, Marquez, and Sam Ofori.
So Classical's going to have to kick it away.
It will be 4th and about 6 for the Rams. Number 6, Taj Perda back deep for the Bulldogs.
Durant likes to get that running kick. They'll watch it go by. It takes a really good Classical bounce. Outstanding bounce and roll down to the 13-yard line. "56-yard punt. More importantly, no return.
Rams punt pins the Bulldogs down at their own 13-yard line. Where will be first and
So
10.
English will have it for the second time, but not as good a position as they had it the first time. They had it at the 6-yard line and couldn't bang it home. Now they have it at their 13. They get out of that double wing. They got double wideouts to either side. O'Fury trying to go straight ahead, gets knocked down. No gain on the play.
Number 3, Sam Ofori on the carry for Lynn English. Brought down by number 52, Kevin Paniaqua. No gain on the play, will be 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 from the 13-yard line. Follow it to keep is going to be overrun at the 11-yard line. He's going to lose 2.
The quarterback, Matthias Fowler on the carry.
So a big play for the Bulldogs here. They'll have to kick from deep in their end if they can't pick up 12. Good sized crowd here for this one. That's good to see. English side, big crowd. Classical side, big crowd. Now if the weather will only help. Looked like it was going to rain hard for a while. Now it kind of slows a little bit. 5 wideouts. Perda with the carry. Gets across the 15 to the 17. He picked up 6.
Number 6, Taj Perda around the left end for Lynn English.
English will have to kick it away. With any kind of a run back, Classical could get very good field position.
It will be 4th and 7.
Kick is high and short. It doesn't take any bounce at all. Classical's going to get outstanding field position. The ball will be at the English 35-yard line. So what a chain of events. English started their first possession at the Classical 6. Classical started their first possession at the Classical 2. Now you turn it around. English starts at their 13. Classical's going to start at the English 35. He came right out to the line of scrimmage. So in the backfield with Gisono. 3 wideouts to the far side. Quick out, couldn't catch it. Figueroa Marquez had a shot at picking that off.
Will be 2nd and 10.
Well, 2nd and 10 from the 35. That's the first throw by Gisono. Quick first period. 1:23 showing on the clock. Gisono straight ahead. Not much, if anything. They give me yard to the 34.
Will be 3rd and about 9 for the Rams. Ball at the Lynn English 34.
Third and 9. I would guess that we're in 4-down territory. Again, they double the wideouts to either side. Jeff Hill, number 10 to the near side, has been the big weapon for Gisono. He's been the big receiver. They've got a few. They let it fly deep. They beat the defense with Durant, and they threw it too far. He faked like he was going to stop and cut to the sideline. He went deep, and they threw it too far. He was open.
Soto's pass intended by number 5, Kyle Durant.
4th and 9 from the 34.
It will be 4th and 9.
I don't think they're going to kick from here. And I don't think they're going to kick because their kicker just went to the sideline. Double the wideouts to either side. We got a whistle. If this is against Classical, that might change. Brian Vaughn's thinking. It's against Classical. So now with 4th and 14, he might consider punting it away here. But they're not. They're going to go. Three wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Gisono dropping back, looking to throw, trying to get away. And he had a man. Hill was wide open on the sideline, but he was under a whole lot of pressure, and he got crunched. O'Fury was all over him. He didn't have a chance to look for Hill. He was being harassed. He threw it up, and it went out of bounds, and English will get it at the 39-yard line. So English turns the tables and shuts down Classical. If this is a running play, it'll be the last play of the period. Brathwaite goes in motion. Fowler dropped the snap, but he's going to get hit and lose yardage. He lost 4. And that'll do it for the period. We start the period the same way we end the period the same way we started it, dead even, 0-0, but English came the closest. Purder almost put them on the board with the opening kick. Got them down to the 6, but Classical held, and now it's back and forth. English had 4 yards in that first period. Classical had 35. So we'll start the second 12 minutes.
We would like to take a second to welcome a Lynn legend who moved up to Wellington, Maine. Always been involved in the sports. He's always been around. Everyone knows him. Ladies and gentlemen, Marky Paradise. Let's have a round of applause for this guy. Lynn legend.
So 2nd and 14. And we look like we're going to have a great day at the ballpark. After a heavy rain in the morning, it stopped. The sun came out. The rain stopped. And just as they would start about to kick off, the rain came back again. Jesse Maggs is the quarterback. All by himself in the backfield. 5 wideouts. Fowler had it and couldn't hold on.
Jesse Maggs pass intended for number 1, Matthias Fowler, incomplete.
Another big play for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 14 from their 35. Maggs looking again. Lets it go long and deep, and too long and too deep. Looking for Purder breaking down the middle. And English will have to kick it away.
Maggs pass intended for number 6, Taj Purder, incomplete.
The rain starts to come down a little heavier now. It's a shame they have to play in these conditions. They kick a little bit of a line drive. It takes a little bit of a roll. Classical gets out of the way. It just keeps going. And it just keeps rolling. English pushing it along. It just keeps going. It doesn't stop. And they're not touching it. Inside the 10-yard line, and it's still going. It finally stops at the 7-yard line. Looked like there were 11 guys around the ball. To the Classical 7-yard line. 54-yard punt with no return. And it looked like it was going to go about 10 yards. And the rain really starting to come down hard now. Classical will have it at their 7-yard line. And we got a timeout. So all of a sudden, everybody was ecstatic when the weather changed, the sun came out. It was wasn't chilly. It was going to be a nice day at the ballpark. And then old Mr. Weather answered back. Hey.
That's all the cameras for yearbook. I need to make sure they have it.
So you look over to the left, dark clouds. You look to the right, it's bright. So I wish we were playing further down to the right. So from the 7-yard line, they started from the 2, now they're going to start from the 7. So no, now we got illegal procedure against Glasgow.
Flag is a false start on the Rams.
That makes it a little worse. They put it down. We'll call it the 4. So it turns out to be a 3-yard penalty. DeSono lost the football, and it's going to be a safety. So English gets on the board. That big punt paid off. The snap, and the ball is going to be very, very wet, and that's a shame. DeSono never had it. It slipped right off his fingers. It rolled to the back of the end zone. He had no chance to get it and try to throw it away. English winds up with 2 points. Glasgow will kick off. Here's the replay, right through his fingertips. And Glasgow will kick it off from the 20. So English jumps on top, 2-0, here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And English will get the football, and they should, with any kind of a run back, they should get pretty good field position. Durant will kick it away. It dives at the 45-yard line. Brathwaite with a pretty good return. Fake like he's going to go to the middle, cut it back to the near side. He gets it into Glasgow territory.
By number 11, DJ Brathwaite, at his 45-yard line. Take it to about the 44 of Glasgow. Push out of bounds by number 15, Aiden Dow.
So 11-yard return by number 11. Aiden Dow, was the guy that knocked him out, as you see the scoreboard. Just into this 2nd period. English has their best start since the opening kickoff when they started at the 6-yard line. They started last time at their 13. Now they're at the Glasgow 44. Fowler taking off, trying to turn the corner. Gets around. We got a flag on the play. He got close to first down yardage, but I think it's coming back. Holding against English. Fowler will get a yard to the 43. And they'll get penalized back to the English 47. So it'll be 1st and 19. Three wideouts to the near side, one to the far side. Brathwaite goes in motion. They give it to O'Fury. No, excuse me, it's follow it to keep.
Sam O'Fury on the carry. Stop by number 52, Kevin Vanny Aqua.
Give him a yard. 2nd and 18.
It will be 2nd and 17, ball at the Bulldog 49.
Maggs gets away from the traffic and gets knocked down as he gets it back just about to the original line of scrimmage. He got hit, got away from it, and then got hit and knocked down hard.
Quarterback Jesse Maggs on the carry.
He picked up 7.
Brought down by number 9.
Actually, he picked up 8.
Number 3, Nico Galisi.
So they're back at the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, ball at the Ram 44.
Fowler rolling, looking, trying to run with it. Not going to go anywhere. He got run over. They give him a yard to the 43. And English will have to kick it away. We're into the second period, almost 4 minutes, 3 minutes plus. English has 15 yards of offense, no first downs, and they're leading 2-0. Kick is away. It goes out of bounds, and Classville's going to be pinned again at the 3-yard line. Herder getting it done. 2 big punts. The first one resulted in a safety after Classical got penalized inside the 5. And now Classical's going to get it at their 3-yard line. They started at their 2. They started at the 7, got a penalty to the 4. DeSono gets stacked up as he gets about to the 5. So he picked up a couple. Second down and 8.
Stop by number 51, Tommy Gaylord. Number 53, Nolan Mulcahy.
Looking to throw. Looking for Hill. High over his head, incomplete. It's going to be awful hard to throw the ball on a day like today. The rain has slowed down a little bit. It's getting a little bit brighter overhead. So hopefully that was just a couple of minute deluge and it's gone. But it's going to be tough. The ball's going to be soaking wet. It's going to be tough to throw the football. Big play for Classical here. They'll be kicking from deep in their end zone if they have to kick from here. And they're going to take a timeout and talk about it. Two nothing. Perta got that big punt. Kicked it to the 7. Classical got a penalty, and then the snap right through the hands of Chisono, in and out of the back of the end zone for a safety. And that's where we are, 2-0 English. So here we go, another big play in the ball game. 3rd and 8 for the Rams. So in the backfield with Chisono. 3 wideouts to the near side. 1 to the far side. They give it to So. He's got a head of steam up. Gets around the corner and gets out across the 35. Big time run by So. And Brian Vaughn breathes a little easier. He get out to the 37. 32 yards on the play and a first down.
Around the left end for 32 yards and a Rams first down. Ball spotted at the 37.
So they get out of difficulty. They'd have been punting from the back of the end zone. Now English is going to take a timeout. The one big block he got was awful close to being a block behind the back. They just got out in front. That last block. Otherwise it would have come back. Seven and a half showing on the scoreboard clock. English leading it 2-0. Chisono kept it, gets a couple. They give him the 39 for 2.
Daniel Chisono ahead for 2 yards.
2nd and 8.
Got by number 51, Tommy Gaylord.
So the rain is just about stopped. Weatherman trying to cooperate. Chisono quickly. They complete the pass for a first down. Summers with the catch.
So the pass complete to number 12, Brandon Summers on the Rams sideline. Stopped by number 4.
11 yards and a first down. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Chisono with the keep.
Chisono ahead for a few. Brought down by number 9, Anthony Timmons.
He got a yard.
52, Brian DeWan.
Second and 9. Double wideouts to either side. Chisono looking to throw. Over the middle, threw it way high, way over everybody's head, not close. Anything deep is going to be a guesswork. Awful hard to throw that accurately deep. 3rd and 9 from the 49. Again, they keep the double wideouts to either side. Sequeira and Durant to the near side. Hill and Summers to the far side. They fake the quick out. They go deep. Caught but out of bounds. They're calling it a catch. Wow!
DeSoto's pass was complete to number 10, Jeffrey Hill. but
Hill
was
made the
flagged
catch.
backfield.
There's a flag on the play. Wow, he looked like he was out of bounds.
A flag is a hold on the Bulldogs' decline.
The hold against English is waved off. It's going to be a first down.
Looks like the ball spotted at the Bulldog 19, where it will be first and
30 yards on the play. First and 10 at the 19-yard line. What a great catch by Hill and a great catch staying in bounds. English is going to take another timeout. Looked like he threw that out of bounds. Hill managed to catch it and stay in bounds. What a great play by Jeff Hill. Also a very good basketball player. Good three-point shooter. So Classical, look back when they had it 3rd and 8 from their 5-yard line. Sol ran for 32 to get him out of trouble. And then Gisono to Summers, and now Gisono to Hill. 41 yards in the two passes. And all of a sudden, Classical, instead of kicking from their end zone, they have it 1st and 10 at the English 19-yard line. They go triple I. Last man through. So with the carry.
Calvin So on the carry.
He picked up 5 to the 14-yard line. They stay in that triple stack I. First time we've seen this. They pitch it to So, and you might have lost a yard.
Once again, it's Calvin So on the carry.
Under 5 minutes.
Shot by number 7, Phoenix Figueroa Marquez.
3rd and 6.
It would be 3rd and 5 for the Rams. Ball at the Bulldog 15-yard line.
Hill wound up with the football. He was down. He's going to lose yardage. They put Hill as the quarterback.
10, Jeffrey Hill on the carry. They were stopped for a loss by number 3, Samuel Furry. Loss of about 4 on the play.
Back to the 19-yard line. They lost 4. So it's going to be 4th and 10. Something we haven't seen. Hill in the backfield in that triple I. We haven't seen a triple I all year from Classical. 4 wideouts, 3 to the near side. So in the backfield with Gisono. They let it fly to the end zone. Knocked down, good defense. And that's Fowler. He does it both ways, offensively and defensively. Outstanding coverage. And they shut him down.
DeSoto's pass intended for number 12, Brandon Summers, incomplete. Matthias Fowler on coverage. Bulldogs take over on downs. It will be 1st and 10 with English ball at their own 19.
So English defense shuts him down again. Four wideouts, 3 to the near side. Fury trying to run straight ahead, gets stacked up. He just about got back to the line of scrimmage. They're not letting him go at all.
Number 3, Samuel Furry on the carry. Brought down by number 9, Manuel.
Second and 10.
Number 15, Aiden Dow. No gain on the play. Will be second and 10.
Under 3 minutes and counting. 5 wideouts. Bags the quarterback. Looking to throw. Lets it go deep. He's got a man there. Just a little long. That's the other O'Fury. That's Jesse O'Fury. He had a step, and the ball was just a step deep. Here to bring up 3rd and 10. Three wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Now motion. The quick out to Fowler, makes the catch. Lost it, he was going out of bounds. It's a complete pass. They're going to be shy of the first down.
Jesse Mack's pass complete to number 1, Matthias Fowler on the Rams sideline. Pushed out of bounds by number 5, Kyle Durant.
He needed the 29, they got the 28. It's going to be 4th down and a yard. Fourth down a yard. It looks like English is going to go. Chris Carroll rolling the dice here at the 28-yard line. They go to that double stack. Claskell stops him and pushes him back, and Claskell's going to get outstanding field position. O'Fury got buried in the backfield.
And number 3, Sam McCord was stopped short of the first down by
They lost 2.
Dow and number 22, Maurice Sequeira. Rams take over on downs.
Sequeira
10, ball at the Linenglish,
made the big
26.
defensive play. So English still doesn't have a first down. Claskell with outstanding field position at the 26-yard line. Chisono just about back to the line of scrimmage.
DeSoto for no gain. Stop by
Second
number
and 10.
5, Jeffrey Goodills. And number 7, Phoenix Figueroa Marquez.
Chisono again, straight ahead. Got close to 5 as he gets pushed back by O'Fury.
Once again, it's DeSoto on the carry. He was stopped by number 3, Samuel Furry.
They give him the 21 for a pickup of 5.
Will be 3rd and 6. Ball at the Linenglish 22.
Third and just about 5. Chisono again, not much. Got a yard to the 20. So here we go again, 4th down.
Here's stop by number 52, Ryan DeWan, and number 9, Anthony Timmons.
4th and 4. Yards are hard to come by in this game. Looking to throw. Lob it to the end zone. Flag, I think it's going to be offensive interference. They knocked Fowler down. I think Hill made contact with Fowler. Fowler went down. English will refuse it because it'll be 4th down. English will get the football. Fowler went down hard. Left Hill wide open. They threw it way out of bounds. Now are they marching against English? They're marching the penalty against English. Fowler's the one that went down. And it's going to wind up be a 1st down for Classical at the 10-yard line. I thought that would be pass interference. Fowler got knocked down. The receiver was wide open. They threw it too far. And it wound up with a call against English. Time winding down here. They give it to So. Not much. Glasgow's going to get a little giddy up in their step. They got to the
Calvin So on the carry.
8. Quick out to Hill. Touchdown. Eight yards on the pass. There's a flag on the play way over the far side. Hill made the catch, got in the end zone. Brian Vaughn is now talking to the official. Let's see what the flag is about. Seven seconds left in the half. They get the touchdown. I think it was unsportsmanlike against Classical. Will probably be kicking off from deep, but that won't make much difference.
9-yard touchdown pass, Daniel Sono to Jeffrey Hill.
So English taking a shot at the 26, cost him. Classical 5 plays, helped out by that penalty. Durant will try to make it 7-2 as Classical gets on the board. And he boots it through.
And the extra point is good. The score with 7 seconds to go in the first half is Lynn Classical 7, Lynn English 2.
So Classical takes advantage of the short field. 26 yards in 5 plays. Gisono to Hill. Hill made that great catch. Previous, they got them down deep, but they couldn't get in. And then English took a shot on 4th and a yard, and they wound up losing 2. Turned the ball over at the 26, and Classical took advantage. And they're going to take that momentum into the locker room, and they're going to get the ball to start the second half. We talked about English averaging 32 points a game. They've got 22 yards of offense in this first half and no first downs. Durant will kick it off. He might just kick a little pooch here. He does. He kicks a little ground ball. Fielded at the 35-yard line. To the 40, maybe the 41. Palmer with the return.
Kick was down at the 41-yard line by number 32.
For one play, and we'll have halftime of this intercity rivalry. And those lightning strikes here. It's going to be 7-2 Classical at halftime. They give it to O'Fury. Gets it to the Classical 44. He picked up 15 and a first down, but that'll end the first half. So Classical scores with 7 seconds, actually 7.7 seconds left in the half after English got 2 points. That run by O'Fury ending the half was the first down picked up by English in the half. And at halftime, it's Classical 7, Lynn English 2. We're here at halftime, and I've got Sergeant Major Oswald and
Edward Perez.
they're here at the annual ROTC raffle that they have every year, and we give a ton of money away. I don't know why I never win.
I never win.
I draw the winners out, but that's about it. So what are we doing?
Kathy Bogart said you better pull her ticket.
So what is this?
This is number 5, $100.
This is for $100. And it says Generazzo, Tyler.
No, that's the person who sold it. The name on the other
Okay.
side.
Dagnato or Brian or Braun Dagnato.
Looks like Brian Donato. He wins $100.
Okay, I'm digging deep.
Deep down in there.
John Hoffman. This is Jim Loud,
He wins $150.
$150.
Dig down deep in there.
I hope I'm getting a percentage of this. What's the next one?
Next is $250.
$250. Jody Donovan.
Jody Donovan, $250. This is $500.
Ooh,
But
$500.
you better dig down in there deep.
I should at least get a piece of this. Oh, no. Put this one back. I can't call this guy's name out.
Here you can.
Ed Tremaine.
Oh my God!
If I don't get a piece of this, Ed Tremaine, I'll never speak to you again.
$500.
One of the best right-handed pitchers you ever saw.
Dig down deep in there.
He's the desk guy at the front door, lets
Ed
me in.
Tremaine,
Former
$500.
outstanding pitcher at Lynn English. And this one is,
This is $1,000.
ooh, Paul Sorez of Saugus.
Paul Sorez.
We
you're a
Saugus
$1,000
can't
winner.
win this.
Paul Sorez.
Paul
You're a
Sorez.
$1,000 winner.
All you winners, remember who picked you out. I should get at least 10%. Ed Tremaine, I should get something out of yours.
Awesome.
Congratulations. A lot of money raised up, a good cause. Congratulations, and we did it again another
Thank you.
year.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Good job, everybody, ROTC. They do a great job. Award-winning ROTC. We're at halftime. The band is performing. We'll be right back.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, cool.
That was a blue Toyota Corolla blocking someone in. A blue Toyota Corolla. Thank you.
Here we go with the second half at Manning Field. Classical kind of shocked English with 7 seconds left. Gisono to Hill for 8 yards and a touchdown. Durant added the extra point, and that's where we are, 7-2 after English. English only had 37 yards of offense in the first half. 1 first down, and that was the last play of the half. When Classical was kind of soft on defense, thinking they're going to maybe throw the ball deep. O'Fury ran for 15 yards on the first down, and that was his one carry, I think, where he gained yardage. They were burying O'Fury in the backfield. So a half left. The kick is away by Drinan. It goes out of bounds. Classical will have the choice, I think, of taking it. It went out at the 36, so they can take it at 36 or have him kick it again. Looks like they're going to take the ball They might mark off 5 yards. And they do. They're going to, from the 36 it went out, they'll mark off 5 yards, and Classical will get it at the 41, I think. If it goes out beyond the 30-yard line, they get it at the 35. They mark it at the 40. Well, Classical has good field position to start the second half. Classical's already broken one streak. They got on the board. They were shut out the last 2 games on Thanksgiving Day. So, trying to go off the right side, gets hit. O'Fury was the first guy to hit him. No gain on the play.
Number 23, Calvin So on the carry. Brought down by number 51, Tommy Gable.
Second and
Number
10.
30, Sam McCurry.
As the rain starts to come back again.
Second and 10, ball at the Link Classical 40.
We saw the junior ROTC, and we saw their very good leader, Sergeant Major Oswald, at halftime with the rally raffle, but we saw them bring the colors out. They do a tremendous job. Gisono, not much, if anything, gets piled up. We saw the band come out. They performed great at halftime. They did the anthem, did a great job. Those two outstanding young people.
Phoenix, Figueroa, Marquez. Gain of 1 on the play.
They work very, very hard.
It will be 3rd and 9.
And we should mention the cheerleaders. Now, they say that. I don't see the English cheerleaders. Classical cheerleaders are over there. Now I see the English cheerleaders. They were covered by the fans. Snap gets away. Gisono is in trouble. He's going to get buried back inside the 30-yard line. That's a huge loss.
Gisono is sacked for a loss by number 15.
With the rain coming down very hard.
Along with number 52, Ryan DeVaughn.
All the way back to the 26-yard line. They lost 15 yards. Classical has to kick it away. Durant kicks a little ground ball, and they're going to let it go, and it's going to roll forever. It winds up dead at the 26-yard line. So they go from 126 to the other 26. "48 yards. Punting has been the name of the game.
The Bulldogs will start 1st and 10.
It looked like just a little simple line drive that wasn't going to go that far, but once it bounces, they get out of the way. It just rolled forever. So English will have it at their 26-yard line. Both teams looking for their 7th win of the season. English goes in that double wing. Follow the quarterback. They fake the pitch, follow it to keep, trying to turn the corner. Not going to get there. And that's Sequeira with the big defensive play.
Dias Fowler on the carry.
He lost 4.
Stop for a loss by number 22, Maurice Sequeira.
Eagles had 28 yards rushing, 9 yards passing, 1 first down, 15 rushing, and that 1 first down was the last play
It will be 2nd and 14.
of the half.
Ball at the Bulldog 22.
Classical had 80 yards rushing, 49 yards passing, 6 first downs. Gisono ran for 37, So for 47. He had 32 in that one big play. Maggs the quarterback. Wideouts everywhere. The quick out, follow it, the catch, hit right away. Out to the 28, they picked up
Back
6.
complete to number 1, Matthias Fowler. Stop by number 4, Howard Guerrero Vega.
3rd and 8 as they go 5 wideouts again, 3 to the far side. Maggs to quick out again. Perta with the catch. They're going to be shy of the first down.
Jesse Maggs pass complete to number 6, Taj Perta on the Bulldog sideline.
They needed 8. They got 7. It's going to be 4th down and a yard.
It will be 4th and 1.
They went for it before, and it cost them. Now they're going to kick it away. Perta's going to kick it. Kick is away. Takes a little bit of an English roll inside the 40-yard line. At the 38.
Punt was down at the Lynn Classical 38-yard line where the Rams will start 1st and 10.
7-2 Classical. That was like a slow pitch softball score. 4 ticks, under 8 minutes left in this 3rd period. And the rain has been off and on. It's been hard at times, stops, clears away a little bit, and then the rain comes back. They double the wideouts to either side. Hit right at the line of scrimmage and knocked back. First guy to hit him was Ryan Dewan. No gain on the play.
Number 23, Calvin Saul, the carry.
2nd and 10. Again, double the wideouts to either side. So in the backfield with Gisono. Looking to throw. In trouble. Tries to get something. He winds up picking up about 4 or 5. They give him the 43 for 5.
Gisono ahead for
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, ball at the Lynn Classical 43.
3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Gisono looking, in trouble again. Lets it fly deep. Brathwaite looking to pick it off. He had it, couldn't hold on. Laskell will have to kick it away.
That's intended for number 22, Marisa Guerrero, incomplete.
Almost to the halfway mark of this 3rd period. Perta will go back deep, awaiting Durant's kick. Defense has been the name of the game. Durant with now takes off and runs with it. They faked it, and they wish they didn't. They took a shot. Both teams have rolled the dice. Let's see how it affects Classical.
And Kyle Durant ahead for a yard, stops short of the first down, and Lynn English takes over on downs. Ball spotted at the Lynn Classical 45.
Rich Avery is with me, and the guy that runs Manning Field and Fraser Field. And Rich, what are you going to do with yourself now? This is the last football game. You're going to go and take a long nap.
We're going to relax for a few weeks and get ready for the spring.
You did a great job, you and your crew. A lot of soccer, tournaments here. As we get a running play coming to the near side. Fowler was lined up as an outside receiver. They pitched it, he runs around to the 32, and he'll get a first down. But Rich, outstanding job.
Thank you, sir.
A lot of soccer games, football games, a long season. You and your crew did a great job.
Thanks. Yeah,
Play good for a first down. It will be first and 10 from the Ram 32.
kind of look forward to the winter and then we get ready for the spring again.
Mags kept it on that play. Good job again. Fowler picked up only the second first down for the Bulldogs. Mags gets nothing on the play. It'll be second down and 10 from the 32.
Quarterback Jesse Maggs on the carry.
Little short pass to Fowler.
Maggs pass complete to number 1 Matthias Fowler. He was brought down by number 4 Howard Guerrero Vega.
They picked up 6. It'll be third down and 4.
It will be third and 4 ball at the Ram 26.
Mags by himself in the backfield. Picked off at the 22-yard line. Down the sideline. They're not going to get him. Aiden Dow, 78 yards.
Jesse Maggs' pass was intercepted by number 15, Aiden Dow, and taken about 70 yards in for a Rams touchdown. Touchdown interception return for number 15, Aiden Dow.
They keep diving for the cone, and he got it. Durant with the 2-point conversion.
And number 5, Kyle Durant gets
And all of a sudden, it's 15-2.
The score with 4:49 to go in the third quarter is now Lynn Classical 15, Lynn English 2.
So Aiden Dow, very good baseball player. I think he plays basketball also. He picked that off and returns it 78 yards. So English looked like they were moving the football down 5. All of a sudden, they're down 13 with a couple of ticks under 5 minutes left in the third period. Classical's defense has been immense. They kick a little ground ball at the 28-yard line. Hit and knocked down. Galigi with the hit. Brathwaite with the return. English will have it at the 35-yard line.
Kick was fielded by number 11, DJ Brathwaite. He brought the ball
They're
to
going to
the
do something. They
35-yard
better
line.
do it now.
Number 3, Nicolese on the stop.
The quick out to Perta. Stays on his feet. Good job. Still on his feet. Outstanding second, third, fourth effort by Perta. He wound up with a first down.
Pass complete to number 6, Taj Perta on the Bulldogs sidelines.
11 yards and a first down.
Stopped by number 10, Jeffrey Hill. And number 21, Andy De Leon. Play good for
Going
the
strictly
Bulldogs.
now to just throw the ball.
First and 10. Ball at the Lynn English 45.
Jesse Maggs looking over to Coach Carroll for the call. 5 wideouts, 3 to the near side. They let it fly deep. Picked off by Klasko. That was Summers, I believe.
Max pass intended for number 15, Jesse O'Ferry, was intercepted by number 22, Maurice Aquaria.
It wasn't 12, it was 22. And that's Sequeira. He's been outstanding defensively. Klasko gets the ball back at their own 24. So if nothing else, Klasko can shrink the game. They give it to So, not much there. His first carry in the third period. Gets him a yard to the 25. And it brightens up a little bit, and that rain kind of slows down. Shono with the keep, gets ahead of steam up. He's loose down the sideline. They have an edge on him. Brathwaite knocks him out of bounds. They're going to mark him out at the 25-yard line.
51 yards.
50 yards on the play.
Ball spotted at the Bulldog 25, where it will be first and 10, Lynn Klasko.
50 yards on the play. And Klasko's right back at it at the English 25-yard line. Two wideouts to the near side. They fill the backfield now. Guy St. Hilaire, a lineman in, as a blocking back. So, feeling his way along, gets a couple.
Number 23, Calvin So on the run. Ryan DeWan on the stop. Gain of about 2.
Second and 8 from the 23. As we're winding down this third period. Gisono with the keep, finds a little opening, gets it down inside the 15, close to a first down. And that'll be a first down as he picked up 9.
Sam O'Furry on the stop.
He's closing in on 100 yards. We told you he's rushed for over 1,200.
First and 10 Rams, ball at the
He broke the record that was set last year by Keith Ridley for passing yardage, going over 2,100 yards. He's added 49 more yards. He's just about at 2,200 yards passing. And he's closing in on 1,300 yards rushing. So with the carry off the right side, walks in for the touchdown.
Well, number 23, Calvin So takes it 14 yards in for a Lynn Glasgow touchdown.
14 yards on the play.
Carry for number 23, Calvin So.
$76 yards in 5 plays. Started by that Sequeira interception. Classical is making it look easy. 21-2. Durant will look for the extra point. He faked it last time. He ran for 2. He kicks it through. Here's the interception by Sequeira that started the whole thing. Ended with So going 14 yards for the touchdown.
Lynn Glasgow Alumni Association has a tent on the Ram side of the field line. Please visit the Lynn Glasgow Alumni tent for some information about Lynn Glasgow.
Glasgow 2 yards away from 300 yards of offense. And it's been the Glasgow defense. Dow with the interception return of 78 yards. So Guerra comes right back, picks off the interception, and Glasgow turns it into 7 points. And all of a sudden, that skinny 7-2 lead has ballooned to 22-2. It's a 3-score lead for the Rams. Kind of a mixed bag for Brian Vaughan on the other side. He's obviously coaching Glasgow, the Rams, looking for a win. But he's a former outstanding player at English High School. He was also an outstanding college football player. An outstanding young man. Both these kids would, I say kids compared to me. Chris Carroll and Brian Vaughan, I know them both extremely well. They're both very good friends. Outstanding athletes. I did their games when they played. Brian used to be my neighbor on Lexington Street. He graduated with my daughter. He's a good friend of my daughter, Kathy's. We go back a long way. I go back. Chris Carroll's family. I coached his father. I played with his uncle. So I know both gentlemen extremely well, and they're both terrific, not only great coaches, but they're outstanding young men as well. And Lynn is very lucky to have guys like this. Fury finally gets loose and gets a big play. They haven't had many. To the Classical 44. 14 yards and a first down.
First down carry for the Bulldogs.
3 wideouts to the far side.
Oladipo and Galasso on the stop.
They give it to O'Fury again, straight ahead. Bangs ahead again. Another first down.
Once again, it's Sam O'Fury up the middle for the Dogs. Plays good for another first down.
Back-to-back 14-yard carries by O'Fury.
It will be first and 10. Ball at the Lynn Glasgow 30-yard line.
They get maybe a yard.
Uzziah Omosefi on the carry. No gain. It will be second and 10.
They dump it off at the last minute. Good heads up. He found Figueroa Marquez about to get hit for a loss.
Yeah, Jesse Bags pass complete to number
Brian
7,
Vaughn is
ladies.
out in the middle of the field screaming at the official.
Gain of about 9.
They picked up 9. Well, Fury gets the first down. Brian Vaughn was really upset. He's still out in the field.
First down. That is the end of the third quarter. The score
We end the third period.
is Lynn Classical 22.
A big third period by Classical. They got 2 touchdowns, one on the interception by Dow, the big run by So, and that 7-2 lead is now 22-2. English has gone over 100 yards, but it's been tough. Classical's defense has been outstanding. They held English to 37 yards in the first half, and 15 of those came on the last play. 12 minutes left in this 2019 season. Hard to believe the season is over. And I want to take this time right now to say a big tip of the hat and a job well done by the young kids, the high school kids, manning the cameras, doing the job here in horrible conditions. And they've done a great job. Afton Dean directing, and kids from English and Classical doing an outstanding job on the camera in very difficult weather, cold, rain, but they hang in there and they do it. They've done it all year. All the kids, English, Tech, Classical, the soccer games, the football games. It's been tremendous. Follow it to keeps going. Gets a first down to the 8. At the 8-yard line. And they're going to lose yardage now. They lose 2. Fowler looking. Incomplete, trying to make the diving catch in the end zone was Purda. Fowler under a lot of heat.
Fans, we have a winner in the 50-50 raffle. Get out your tickets. The winning number in the 50-50 raffle is number 55.
3rd and goal from the 10.
471. 71. One last time. 55, 44, 71. You can pick up your winnings at the concession stand.
Lamar, you won? Lamar, you won?
Wideouts everywhere. Bags by himself in the backfield. Purda in motion. They flip it to Purda. Trying to cut it up inside. Stays on his feet. Gets a couple. down to about the 5. So it was first and goal at the 8. It's now going to be 4th and goal from the 5.
Number 6, Taj Perner on the carry. Stopped by number 3, Nico Galizzi.
Looking to throw, they lob it to the end zone. Caught by O'Fury. That's Jesse O'Fury.
Yeah, Jesse Bags pass is complete to number 15, Jesse O'Fury for a 5-yard Bulldog touchdown. 5-yard touchdown pass, Jesse Bags. To number 15, Jesse O'Fury.
58 yards in 10 plays. Ryan's kick is good.
Tyler Drynan's extra point is good. The score with 10:05 to go in the game is Lake Class
10 minutes left.
English 9.
Let's see if we see an onside kick here. English needs 2 more scores. Bags lobbed it up. O'Fury got an edge on the defensive back and came away with it. He's only a freshman. Bags is only a sophomore. So we mentioned before, Classical has got 1 monkey off their back. They've scored, because they haven't scored in the last 2 Thanksgiving Day games. They're looking to break English's 2-game win streak. And they're well on their way, leading 22-9. And let's see what they do here. Drynan will kick it off. Let's see if he kicks it deep or if they try to get the ball back. They kick it deep. Back to the 4-yard line. Hill took it away from Durant. He skips out of bounds just, I think, across the 20-yard line.
The kick was returned by number 10, Jeffrey Hill, at his 7-yard line. He stepped out of bounds at the 22 where the Rams will
So they'll
stop.
put it at the 22. First and 10 from the 22. English knows what they have to do. They have to shut them down right away and get the ball back as quickly as possible. And they're going to do that a couple of times. Oscar will send 2 wideouts to the near side. They give it to So. He's piled up maybe a yard. And they don't. They put it back at the 22 for no gain.
Number 23, Calvin So on the carry. Stopped by number 51, Tommy Gaylord. And number 52, Ryan Dewan.
The 2 wideouts go to the far side. Now they're going to switch it and come back to the near side. And they have to hurry. They give it to So. And he piles ahead to the 26. Give him 4. So a big play here with the clock running.
Up the middle for the Rams.
Good shot of Brian Vaughn there talking to his quarterback.
Nissan Pathfinder 4CL115. License plate 4CL115. A white Nissan Pathfinder. You need to move your car immediately or it will be towed.
And we're going to get a timeout called by Classical. Brian Vaughn spent a lot of time talking to DeShono. Then when he got out there, he didn't like what he saw. So he called a timeout. 8:22 left in the season. For these seniors. English doesn't have many. They got a lot of these young men are back next year. But right now, the turkey is not going to taste very good for the Eastland Bulldogs. Both these teams had a good year. All 5 Lynn teams, including Kip, made the playoffs. That's outstanding when you consider 5 football teams in one city. Moving that talent everywhere. DeShono takes off to the left side. He's got a first down. That's a big play. It's a huge play for Classical. Very tough play for English to give up. They give him 8.
It will be first and 10. Lynn Classical ball at their own 34.
DeShono's 5 yards away from 100 yards. So feeling his way along. Gets to the 38. Picks up 4. He's rushed for 72. That's been the norm for the Rams. They throw the ball,
Calvin So ahead
but
for the Rams.
most of their offense comes from DeShono and
8-4
So.
on the play.
As you can tell, they both have gone over 1,000 yards rushing.
Second and 6 ball at the Ram 38.
2nd and 6. DeShono off the left side. To the 42, they gave him 4.
Zone on the carry.
He's got 99 yards rushing.
Gain of about 4. Will be third down and 2.
And they're shrinking the game. They're keeping it away from English. 3rd and 2. Brian Vaughn again talking to his quarterback. Taking some time. They're not in a hurry. Shrink the game. They snap the ball. Will be halfway and counting in this 4th period. Delay of game for Classical. That's they didn't want to do that. It took an awful lot of time. So now it's going to be 3rd and 7. So slips a tackle, but can't slip. Now he does slip another couple. Short yardage. Classical will have to kick it away. English takes a timeout.
Once again, Calvin So on the run. Stopped by number 7, Phoenix Figueroa Marquez. And number 51, Tommy Gaylord.
I'm waiting for him to put the ball down to see how far he got. Official standing at the 38. The other official was standing at the 39. We'll call it the 39 and give him 2. Durant will kick it away. A running kick. Kind of hangs a little bit. Takes a good classical bounce. It'll roll dead at the 25-yard line. Down to the point where they just have to just throw the football. A big punt by Perda. Pinned classical deep. It wound up inside the 5. The snap got away from the quarterback. It wound up a safety. English had their only lead of the game, leading 2-0. Classical took the lead back. 7 seconds left. They went 26 yards after English missed on 4th down. They went 26 yards in 5 plays. Chisono to Hill, 8 yards for the touchdown. The kick by Durant made it 7-2. And they were off and running. They go deep. Fowler was leaning toward the inside. As he turned to the outside, he was able to get a hand on it but couldn't hold on. Almost a big play. So that made it 7-2 at halftime. Classical came out in the 3rd period. Dowd made the big play, picked 78-yard interception return. Durant for the 2-point conversion, 15-2. A big interception by Sequeira, got the ball back. Now they bury O'Fury in the backfield. Sequeira's interception gave Classical the ball at the 24. They took them 5 plays to go 76 yards. Stoll went 14 for the touchdown. The kick was good. It was 22-2. English got a touchdown back here going 58 yards in 10 plays. Maggs to O'Fury, Jesse O'Fury. That made it 22-9, and that's where we are. Caught by Fowler. They'll have to go. They don't, not a first down, but they'll have to go. Fowler got hit hard out of bounds. And he's down. Fourth down and about 4 for the Bulldogs. 4:35 left. And that English Bulldog pulse is getting a little fainter. I don't think English wants to use a timeout. Fowler was up, bouncing around the sideline, but because of the delay, he's got to sit a play. That hurts the Bulldogs too. He and Perda are the 2 big receivers. So the biggest play of the game for the Bulldogs right now, they need 4, almost 5 on 4th down. And obviously they have to go. 4:35 left. Rolling, looking, he's going to take off and run with it. Good job by Maggs, he gets the first down.
ahead for the first down carry.
He picked up 10.
It will be first and 10. Bulldogs ball at their own 42.
Picked off in the middle. And it's Dowd again.
Max pass intended for number 11, DJ Brathwaite, was intercepted by number 15, Aiden Dow. That is Aiden Dow's second interception of the game.
And that pulse just got a lot fainter for the Bulldogs. This one is just about over. Classical can really strengthen the game up, and they're going to break that winning streak. Gisono. That puts him over 100 yards. He put it at the 49. He picked up 6. It looked like Classical moved. Gisono gets it into English territory. He picked up 3.
Daniel Sono on the carry.
Third down in the yard. Classical is going to get both monkeys off their back. The 2 straight shutouts are gone, and the 2 wins by English. They're not going to make it 3 in a row. And it's going to be Classical who's going to win their 7th game. And it's going to be Classical's turkey that's going to taste good. They move it back. To the Classical 47. Makes it third down a little bit longer. Gisono starts straight ahead. They push him forward. Awful close to a first down. They put it at the English 48. So he gets the 5-yard penalty back. It's going to be 4th down and a yard, and we got a timeout. 2:18 showing on the scoreboard clock. So English got that quick safety to take their only lead of the day, 2-0. Classical answered with 7 seconds left in the half. Gisono to Hill for the touchdown. Aiden Dow, 78-yard interception return, pushed it to 2 scores. And then Sol went in from 14 yards away. Duran has had a 2-point conversion and 2 1-point conversions. Gisono gets the first down and more.
DeSoto ahead for the first down carry.
He picks up 6. .240 yards of offense for Classical. So was run for 74. DeSoto was run for 119. And we're closing in on a minute and a half left. This is So. That'll be a first down to the 31. Picks up 11.
Nico Galizzi ahead for 11 yards. Sam Afari on the stop. Ball spotted at the Bulldog 31.
They're just running out the clock now, and Classical fans excited, the cheerleaders excited. Classical's going to win it and go to 7-5. DeSoto's going to get dropped back. He lost 4.
Soto sacked for a loss by number 3, Sam Afari.
They were over 200 yards rushing. That puts him at 198 with that loss. And this will probably be the last play of the game. And everybody getting excited on the Classical sideline. DeSoto takes a knee, and that's going to do it. Classical gets that monkey off their back. English does not make it 3 in a row. Classical is going to win the game 22-2. As frustration a little bit by both teams on the sideline. And the coaches quickly get involved with everybody and get them back. Outstanding effort by the Classical defense. Hill got a touchdown. So got a touchdown. Dow with that interception, he had 2 interceptions. The big one, 78 yards for a touchdown. English in that first half only had 28 yards rushing, 15 of them on the last play, 1 first down on the last play. The Classical defense was immense. They wind up with 247 yards of offense. English winds up with 143. The 1 touchdown, Jesse Maggs, the sophomore, to the freshman, Jesse O'Fury, made it 22-9, but Classical with that big third period, the 2 touchdowns, the interception by Dow, and then the drive. And basically the turning point was English went for it on 4th down, leading 2-0. Late in the first half, they turned the ball over at the English 26-yard line. Classical went in with 7 seconds left. An 8-yard pass to Hill from Gisono, and that was all she wrote. That was actually the winning points, made it 7-2 at halftime. English got a touchdown late, but that was after Classical had opened up to 22-2. And Classical does not let English win 3 in a row, does not give English their 7th win of the season. They get the 7th win. And this has been going on for over 100 years, and this was a very good football team, 2 very good football teams. Classical's defense was the difference as they put 3 touchdowns on the board. English got a safety and a touchdown. Their only lead was 2-0. And Classical comes back. They put 22 straight points on the board, and they win it going away 22-9. Gisono runs for 115 yards. So runs for 74 and a touchdown. And Classical will get their 7th win. English does not get 3 in a row on Thanksgiving Day. Classical does not get shut out 3 years in a row. And they come back and they win it by a score of 22-9. So congratulations to Brian Vaughn, and the Classical Rams. And congratulations to Chris Carroll and the English Bulldogs. They had a very good year, as we mentioned. They were 6 points away from 3 wins. 3 different games during the season could have made a whole different outlook. They battled all the way through, came up that shy. 6 total points in a total of 3 games was the difference between 6-4 and 9-1. And the Classical fans coming from the far side are celebrating coming over to the near side. So 22-9. It's hard to believe the season has gone over. We're through, but stay tuned because we'll be coming up with basketball and hockey on Channel 15. But again, a tip of the hat to the great kids working out in these terrible conditions, making it a great day here at Thanksgiving. The weather half cooperated. It was bad, but it wasn't horrible. And Classical defense was the difference. 22-9. They win it and stop English's 2-game win streak. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.